Evening Diehards. Thursday night, April 19th, the Bruins have just pushed the Leafs to the brink of elimination with a 3-1 win in Toronto without top center Patrice Bergeron. Tuukka Rask, the story, 31 saves on 32 shots. And the other two line mates, Marchand and Pasternak 2 assists, Brad Marchand a goal. Jake DeBrusk, his second goal of the series, proved to be the go-ahead goal that enabled the Leafs not to come back. The Bruins have beaten the Leafs mentally, physically, and every which way in this series. And I give them a lot of credit because tonight would have been a game where this series could have been evened up if they put their heads down and got worried about the Bergeron injury, and that's something that this team does not do. They bring a collective effort every night, and they play hard, and they continue to win big games. They are now 1 win away from the second round and a hook up with the Tampa Bay Lightning with all intents and purposes. If Tampa gets their next win tomorrow, then I think it's going to be a dynamite series. It's a series we've been waiting for months if you've been following this team. These two teams have been on a crash course for a while, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, they've had some good battles this year. The Bruins won 3 out of 4 games. And they still have work to do. They still have to win one more game. But I said it going into tonight. There was no way this series is going back to Toronto for a second time. And the Bruins did their part tonight by winning a tight game 3-1 on the road. They played great. They showed enthusiasm. They battled. They never got down. They got out to a first goal lead. Game got tied up. And then they got the last 2 goals to win the game. Rask was sensational. Stopped 31 pucks on 32 shots. And I think that the Bruins really put a good team down fairly easily. At home, both games were blowouts. Even the other night, Toronto, and I said this in a post earlier today, Toronto needed every bit of energy just to beat them in one game. And this series could have all intents and purposes been a sweep. Nazem Kadri's suspension is a big issue. That has nothing to do with this. The Bruins are bar none better than this team. They've shown it in all 4 games. Even the game they lost, they showed it because the third period they were all over Toronto. Frederik Andersen made 2 saves that will be on the highlight reels for the next 5 years. Diving across the crease with his stick, blocking the puck from going in the net. 2 on Pasternak on that comeback. The Bruins will take Game 5 and get ready for Toronto. Maybe New Jersey can steal 5 and push Tampa Bay a little bit further. And hopefully the 2 teams that we've been waiting for to see who would be going to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's finally here, just about to touch us. We've got 1 more game to go, and the Bruins look really, really well. Neutral zone play was amazing tonight. They did a really good job there, and they just continue to rise to the occasion. Even tonight without Bergeron, they just step up. This team has no quit. This is a Stanley Cup winning team. I've said it for months. Corey said it for months. Jeff said it for months. Other guys have said it for months. My friend Brian Martin from home, my girlfriend, and it's going to prove to be true, but it might just take a little bit more time because this team is playing great hockey, and we all should be happy for them in the city of Boston. Have a good night, Diehards. Check in with you tomorrow.